Hi Dawn, thanks for booking your reading with me today. I'm sitting with my back to the garden with the doors open because it's so bloody hot today. I can't sit where I normally sit, so there might be a little bit of noise coming from the neighbours, but hopefully we'll be okay and it won't distract us too much. So I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos, but I do past, present, future reading, first of all with the Rider-Waite Tarot, which I'm sure you're familiar with. Then we do a little bit of guidance from the angels, also past, present, future. So these span about a year, like 6 months ago now, 6 months time. These are more close time, like a fortnight kind of thing, so last week, now, next week. And then I finally draw one from the Starseed Oracle. These are just beautiful cards, and I do get some good messages through with these, and they're more like sort of from our ancient ancestors and the cosmos a little bit more. But they're just a little bit different. So I've already asked for your energies to be transferred to the cards today. I don't normally feel myself doing that bit, it takes a while and it's quite boring for you to watch. So obviously we will shuffle again to get your cards out, but I don't read classically, I read intuitively, so I don't learn the cards and give the same message for each time I get that card. I look at the card, listen to spirit and give you the message that's told to me to give you. So two people get the same card today and they'll get a different message. And I also, when I shuffle, I ask for jumping cards only. I find they give a much stronger message than me just dealing out the top cards. Okay, let's get started. So guides and angels, please have 3 jumping cards for Dawn today, please. Messages for Dawn. Let's give us some positivity. Thank you, that's one. 2 more, please. Oh, they jumped right out. Great card as well. I don't read reverse either because I get what I get, the message is what I get. So again, I'm not reading classically. So 3 really good cards there actually. That's nice. They came out really quick. So this is a message that's been waiting to get to you. I feel it's been hanging around for somebody like me to come along and shout this message to you kind of thing. I'll show you what they are in a second. Let's get the angel cards next. So again, 3 cards for Dawn. That came out really quickly as well. This is good. Messages for Dawn, thank you. And 1 more jumping card, please. One more card, please. Thank you. Oh, very similar cards there. Again, okay. So start with the Rider-Waite Tarot. So your first card, don't worry, this is a good card, is the Death card. Then we have the best card in the pack, Sun. And then finally, the Hermit. Okay, and your angel cards, crystals, which I know mean a lot to you. I remember coming around your house when you done the Reiki on me and you had crystals about, and that's what inspired me to start putting crystals around the house. So you done me a favour there. So that's in the past as well. I mean recent past, but that's a connection between us two straight away on that card. And then the next one, have you asked angels for help with this? And then the last one, surprisingly enough, mediumship. Okay, so very connected, those 3 cards. And as I do know a little bit about you and your spirituality side of things, that makes total sense for me. Okay, so let's see what we've got. So the first card, card number 13, Death. Doesn't mean death, it means a fresh start, a new beginning on something. That looks like a Tudor rose as well. So I don't know if there's something back in this town, because I know obviously you don't live in Hemel anymore, but Hemel has a very strong connection to a Tudor rose. Obviously we've got the pub and Henry VIII and everything. So yeah, maybe this is something new going on back in this town. I don't know if you've still got a place here or family still here. So I feel like this is something going on in Hemel Hempstead. This was the past as well. So this was a few months ago. I see a little child, so I don't know if somebody has just become pregnant here that means a lot to you, or a child has been born in the last few months here back in this town. Yeah, because I see 2 buildings in the background with the sun in between, so I feel like this is your home here, even though you haven't physically got a house here, your home here and your new home up in Norfolk, because the sun's shining on it as well, so it's like the seaside town, that's the holiday town, but that's sort of not really that important. It's showing up that this is the message about home and new home, but I think that's just a little nod for me to say this is about the Hemel thing, even though you do have the two places. That's just to confirm that you don't live here anymore, you live there. I hope this is making sense. I feel like I'm babbling a little bit. What else can I say? Yeah, okay, so I feel like recently you were feeling a little bit lost and maybe missing someone or something back in this town. It kind of looks like the death is marching the horse over somebody, which could sound really bad, but I feel like this is what was happening in your mind. So you were just really tired and drained, and maybe spending a lot of time either sleeping or you were having trouble sleeping, so you felt like you needed more sleep, but there's something that was troubling you, and like I say, it was affecting your sleep, so either making you more tired or a bit of insomnia maybe. But this news of this baby or the child so kind of snapped you out of it, and now you're back on the horse ready to march forward. So yeah, maybe you was a little bit of missing family that was still here, and then that new little child has come along and rekindled that connection that you have here. Okay, so more of a reason to come back and then go back home again, so back here visiting. I see there's like water and a beach as well, so again that's the Norfolk to me. I straight away think Yarmouth when I think of Norfolk, because my mum has a chalet there as well. But yeah, definitely that looks like the Tudor Road, so it's definitely about something in Hemel Hempstead still that maybe you were missing a few people, but this child has really brought you back to life kind of thing and put you back in the saddle. So yeah, I feel like this was about your inner feelings of missing people, and then like I say, this new child or new person has really rekindled your happiness in your head. Okay, quite sweet. I feel like there's more about the child. I might come back to this as we go through. I might have to keep leaping back to this one. If you don't know about this child, maybe someone is pregnant and haven't told you yet, but I feel like this was in the past, so I do feel like you do know about this. Okay, so again, leading on to the Sun, great card. This is what's going on now, card number 19, and there's also the child here. Okay, so I definitely feel like this is about a child that you care very deeply for. Like I say, the Sun is the best card in the pack. It's bringing light to us, happiness, love. We're feeling much more happy. You're feeling a lot happier with yourself. You're naked. Like if this is you, it is the little connection to the child as well. But you're just like throwing caution to the wind and moving forward now, again on the horse. Okay, so this is about you getting back in the saddle and putting yourself back out there again. Yeah, and definitely a child involved. So I don't know if in your job maybe there's something to do with children or maternal things, I don't know, but so yeah, now you're feeling a lot happier with everything. I see the wall, so that's again about a place, a building, so I feel like you feel more settled now in the place that you are, and you're more happy to leave the people that are here. Not leave them forever, but when you go back home, when you're visiting, you go back home, you don't feel as bad or as guilty. I know we would probably feel guilty leaving people that we love, but you're not that far away. You're only a couple of hours away, and like I say, you're feeling a lot less stressed now, much less stress. You've got the sun shining on your back, so yeah, you've definitely turned a corner with your inner feelings. This is quite confused and a lot going on, and then here it's just focus on yourself. The light is shining on you. So yeah, I keep getting job thing coming in my head again, and I don't know about your job, but there's definitely something new that you kicked off with a child. Who's the child? Who is the child? I've got to ask, who is the child? Okay, I feel like this may be a child returning from spirit. So somebody lost a child, whether it was born onto the physical plane or a miscarriage. Somebody lost a child and that child is being given back to you, okay? So you find out about this child. Maybe there was a loss of a child and that was why you were so down and feeling sad, and then another one's coming along, okay? And really bringing light back into your life. So I don't know if a lot of your happiness comes from being a nanny and pouring your love into your grandchildren, but yeah, you're definitely ripping off that blanket now of security, and you are driving forward fast as well. See, this is happening right now, but you're like really strong. You're not even holding the reins of the horse, you're just trusting it to lead you forward. So there's been a real big change in your inner self, how you feel about whatever it is that you're about to embark on. And I do feel like it could be, if not entirely like your soul job, a little side thing coming up, but that might connect into the crystals and the Reiki, of course, the Reiki as well. I know that's not your main job, it's something you can do on the side to bring you money as well, related to the crystals, related to angels, related to mediumship. So yeah, okay, yeah, I think there is something work-wise or where you can get money in from this. I hope this is making sense, because it's coming to me really, really quickly. It doesn't normally come this quick in my mind. I'm trying to decipher things. Like, well, the cards came out really quickly as well, didn't they? So I feel like I have to tell you this straight away. Okay, and then we go on to the Hermit. And this is about you thinking about things. So you have that spark of a new idea. This is coming up as well in the next few months, don't forget. And you're on the summit of a mountain there. So I feel like you've climbed the mountain that you were supposed to climb, you've done the hard work. You're just realising now that you are in a place to really move forward with this, and it's something that you're going to really, really enjoy, and it's going to bring light to you. So I do think it's a job thing, could be related to children. Yeah, so maybe you're going to have a little bit of inner thought about it as well, and really, really mull over everything to make sure that it's the right thing for you. But right now it feels the right time, exactly the right, like I say, these messages are coming out really, really quickly. So I don't know if someone's rushing you to make a decision and you feel like you need a little bit more time to really think about it. But I do think, like I say, the Sun is the best card for you to get. So this is the best message. Just go ahead and do it. Think about it, but you know it's what you want and it's right for you. And I feel like you've been waiting a long time for it as well. To come around and for you to be in the right place at the right time, for you to be able to do everything that you want. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit out of breath. So I don't know if you or somebody close to you is having a little bit of trouble with that at the moment. It could even just be hay fever related with the time of the year, but yeah, I feel maybe a bit of asthmatic, or you're getting yourself worked up about something. You've made that decision to do it, and then you think of it again and you're like, oh, was it the right decision? I don't know, have I made the wrong decision? I'm gonna say no, you haven't. Okay, so even if you do find yourself worrying and going in on yourself after accepting this, don't worry, you're just caging your light. See the light in the cage there? That's you in the cage, and you know you can set yourself free. It's not a problem. You could even escape out of there without the gate even being open. So this is definitely something that's going to come really natural to you. You're going to be really good at it. You've just got to trust yourself that you can do it. There's nobody else influencing you here, so it's not like somebody's in your ear saying, oh, you can't do that. What makes you think you can do that? This is all yourself doing this to you, okay? But yeah, so it's definitely something personal to you, job, a hobby that you can earn money from. There's something that you're really gonna enjoy doing, and it really is gonna bring out your internal light. You've just got to open that cage door for yourself, okay, and let yourself experience it, because you do deserve it. Why wouldn't you? The children in your life, the grandchildren, children, they're all happy, they're fine. Yeah, I feel like this child here, that pose is like, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Just do it. We're all fine. Do it. You've looked after us all for so long. now's the time to do something for yourself. Okay, so just really believe that you do deserve it. So that's the main thing coming through to me now. You are worthy, you do deserve it. Okay, whatever it is, go and grab it, and do it for yourself. You're going to really be glad that you did. Okay, there's no negatives here, there's nothing that's making me think that you shouldn't do what you want and go for what you want. Look at this one as well, hand up in the air. It's like, yes, ready, grabbing it, go for it, it's what you want, you deserve it. Okay, yeah, see, now I can breathe a bit better as well. So that I was hurrying to get that message out. Maybe that's what the chest thing was. Or you're worrying about somebody with a chest problem. You don't need to. They'll be okay. Yeah, they'll be okay. So that's just a little side note there. But yeah, grab it. Whatever it is that you want to do, grab it. See this card as well? Holding that light to their heart, looking very satisfied and content with their life. This is what you have coming towards you, okay? So if we move on to the angel cards, like I say, these are a little bit nearer in time, so I find these span over like a fortnight. So yeah, like I said before, your first card is crystals. Great card. The writing says, the energy of crystals support you and help you with your present situation. Well, if this is something you are not worrying about, contemplating, you don't know what's going to be the best thing for you to do. Like I say, I know you have crystals around you. There's a lot of purple in here, so I feel like amethyst is your go-to stone, which I have here and here. Great, oh, and here. So yeah, amethyst is a really good stone or crystal to have on you, around you, and I feel like while you are contemplating this decision, hold it, think about it, lay down, put it on your forehead to help with your thoughts, because these ladies are all wearing purple as well, all wearing purple, so I feel like you should wear amethyst, okay, because they are wearing the purple. So wear the amethyst, and this now is popping out to me, necklace. Okay, so if you haven't already got one, an amethyst necklace could really benefit with your grounding, your protection through the day. And look, I just grabbed my necklace out of habit there. This could be the chest thing. Okay, so if it is you suffering with the little chest niggle, amethyst necklace is going to keep that nice and clear. Yeah, make you feel a little bit better. So it'll do the work that you don't even think about, just popping a necklace on in the day, and then we don't think about it, do we? But the crystal is doing its job while we're wearing it. So I feel like that's a really strong message for you as well. Amethyst necklace is going to really help balance you out. I don't know, I mean, you know all about the chakras and things like that more than I do. But yeah, I feel like the amethyst stone should be worn here, okay? And that's going to really help you with either, I don't know, when you're worrying, maybe you do hold it in your chest and it's tightening and tightening. That's why I was struggling to breathe. Well, not struggling to breathe, I was like a bit breathless. And you know, look at this one as well, holding her hands across the same part. So yeah, I definitely feel like having the amethyst there is going to help you get things off your chest as well. So there might be communication problems going on with you and somebody at the moment, or you're having trouble communicating with spirit, it could be. Maybe you have a little bit of a block, so go back to your crystals. Definitely go back to the crystals. That's really going to help you, I think. Yeah, definitely a strong connection to amethyst. I don't know when your birthday is, I don't know what birthstone you have and things like that, but amethyst is going to be a real big help to you. So if you haven't already got a necklace with amethyst in, Matt, get your ass out and buy your wife a necklace. There you go. Okay, so yeah, moving on to your next card, which is happening now. Have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation, however they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So again, this is something you're making a decision on, and you're holding all of that in. You're worrying or going over it so much, and you're forgetting to offload a little bit onto the spirit, and you're asking help with the crystals and things like that. So we don't have to actually like sit here and shout out, help me. I mean, sometimes we do. There's no screaming and shouting about this. This is quietly asking, okay? Quiet contemplation. Look, they've both got their eyes closed as well. So that's kind of like meditating. And meditate. I don't know if you can hear the music. I always listen to this one when I'm doing readings. It really like quietens my thoughts, my own personal thoughts down, so I can receive all these messages And that's exactly how meditation works as well, doesn't it? We quieten our mind, zone out, and that's when we get things flooding into us. So maybe you need a little bit of Reiki yourself. I don't know if you can do it on yourself, or you know somebody who you trust that is as good as you, because when you done mine it was fantastic, I've got to say, and my daughter does it now as well, which really helps having someone in the family to do it. But yeah, I feel like meditating, maybe a bit of Reiki for yourself, is really going to bring you that inner peace. And it's the light again here, look. See, this is your light, your inner light. I feel like you're letting it dull a little bit at the moment, and that's upsetting you. You should never dull your light. Not that anyone's making you. I'm not getting that at all. This is just pressure you're putting on yourself, okay? So ask the angels for help, hold your crystals, meditate as much as you can. Okay, the eyes shut thing, that's sleep to me, not just meditation. This one is in the night as well. So I'm feeling I should give you the message like I've been giving a few people lately. Crystals and stuff in your pillow. Now the best one for that is abalone shell. So if you've got any problems or questions, you ask the questions before you go to sleep, and they should bring you answers in your dreams. So look out for that. Maybe if you have an abalone shell, try that out. I have one in my pillow. I have a few in my pillow actually. And since I've been doing that, I sleep like a baby now. Wake up in a better mood, just feel more energized. Ooh, little orb thing. Yeah, so yeah, sleep while you're relaxing. The crystal connection in the pillow is definitely going to help you, okay? And you will get answers in your dreams. You might get visitation in your dream from a past loved one that is going to be the person. I don't know, maybe that is a spirit child. This is the one showing you the light, you see? Because this is now and this is now, both happening now, and it's the light, okay? Ready for you to embrace it. So yeah, I definitely feel like crystals under your pillow at night. If not abalone shell, there's other ones as well. I'm sure you know more about crystals than me. That will make you sleep easier and bring you answers in your dream. I've got a little white feather just dancing around me, okay? So that's reinforcing the angel feathers, the angel wings here, okay? So yeah, a little bit of relaxation, meditating, asking for help, and you will get it. You will get it. You know you will get it. You deserve it as well. I just feel like you're forgetting about yourself a little bit lately, and you shouldn't do that, because you're a lovely person and you bring light to a lot of people. You did to me, and I feel like you can to many more people as well. And that leads on to mediumship quite well, actually. That's a good link in there. The writing says you have the natural ability to contact with departed loved ones. Not contact, connect. Oh, maybe connecting and contacting, the same thing, isn't it? So maybe this is when you're asleep and you're going to ask for help from the guides and angels. And I always ask for loved ones lost as well to come to us in our dreams and give us any messages or guidance that we might need, and they're normally the ones that I see, to be fair. So I feel like I say about the Reiki and the crystals and stuff like that, you should be doing this. You should be doing this, if not for your entire career, definitely as a sideline. I can definitely see you doing well at this. It's in your heart, it's what you really want to be doing as a career. I mean, you might really love the job that you have already, which is fine. I don't know how much time and effort you want to put into these things, but you could definitely do it. You'd be soaring high, look, right above those clouds. Yeah, and I feel like you would be similar to me. You would pick up a lot just through intuition, which I suppose is Reiki a lot of it, isn't it? With feeling people's emotions and things like that. I definitely feel like you would be flying high at this. Definitely, you can soar. Yeah, let's see, I'm grabbing my necklace again. So yeah, definitely get back into the Reiki if you've stopped it. I don't know, because I haven't seen you for ages. But yeah, that is a form of mediumship, isn't it? We're using our intuition, our spirituality to receive messages. Doesn't matter how we do it. Like I say, I do this different to most other tarot readers, but I was told to do it this way. Throw the book away, buy yourself some cards, throw the book away, deal them out. Whatever comes into here is what you should say. That's how I've always done it, and I'm getting really good feedback. So I feel like you could be the same, but through Reiki and crystals. You could be very powerful at this one. Oh, that. Yeah, look. See, look, that's power. Two hands clenched together, that's powerful. So definitely this is what you're supposed to be doing, okay? And if you want to come all the way back to Hemel because you're missing Hemel, give me some free Reiki. Not free, I'd pay you, of course I would. But yeah, so you could definitely be well known for this, and you are good at it. You are good at it. They're telling me you're really good at it. You're really good at it. So if it's in your heart, this is what you really want to be doing, something more spiritual based, go for it. Go for it. Don't cage yourself in anymore. Let your light shine, okay? Yeah, and look, top of a mountain, top of the clouds. This is all to come. So I feel like you're feeling a little bit bogged down, probably with daily life, like we all are. Open up your heart a little bit more to messages from the angels and divine stuff, and you will really soar. Really soar. I've just noticed a little connection as well. My crystal ball. Don't know if you can see. See her? I think she looks like her. Okay. I've never ever pointed my crystal ball out to anybody on a reading before. Can't even see it on the camera, can you? But she brings me peace. My mum bought this for me, so maybe there's I don't know if your mum is still with us or passed, but she will bring you guidance. So whether in this physical world, you can go to her and she'll bring you guidance and tell you, yes, of course you can do it. I fully trust you. You've always been good at like things like that. She might even tell you stories of when you were young and you'd say random stuff like, oh, so-and-so's coming around today, and she'll go, no, they're not, and they turn up, that sort of thing. Again, I used to do that when I was young as well. I feel like we straight away hit it off, didn't we? But we definitely have a spiritual connection, me and you, definitely. That's just being proved to me now, okay? Like I said, I never touch the crystal ball when I do a reading, but they look very similar posed to me. And it's a crystal ball, so you've got the crystal card. It's, yeah, so yeah, there's definitely a maternal thing here as well. I want to do things with my hands. That's not only a sign in itself. Yeah, the holding of hands. So yeah, that's Reiki as well, though, isn't it? For your hands. Yeah. So that's another connection we have for things for our hands, messages and little things that we pick up through the power of our hands. That's what that's reinforcing to me. So it's definitely Reiki based. If I didn't know you did Reiki, I'd be saying the same thing. It's that strong, do you know what I mean? So it's like, hey, look at me, crystals, look at me, I'm really going to help you, really going to help you. And because this has just happened as well, I feel like you might have had that little spark in your mind that's gone, maybe I should look back at my crystals to help me with this, okay? Because that has just happened. And then you are asking, and then you're getting what you want to fulfill your heart. Okay, right, so that's the basics done on them. So we'll now draw a little star seed. These are so beautiful, look. Ooh. I saw them from across the shop as I walked in. I went in to buy something else, saw them sitting on a shelf across the other side. I went, I'm having those, and they're the best cards I've bought. Okay, so star seeds, let's have a jump-in card, jump-in message for Dawn, please. Let's make it a good one. Oh, that nearly did. Come on. I want you to jump right out of there. See how a bit more relaxed the cards are now to come out, more reluctant, because I rushed their messages out to you like they were coming out quick to start with. Now we're a bit more relaxed. The cards are a bit more relaxed. Just when I want one to jump out. Come on. Message for Dawn, please. Give me a jumping card. Come on. Should be getting bored. Take that one. That was going to jump out, so we'll have that one. Thank you. Okay. Ah, beautiful. This is called Star Brothers, Horus Energy, Protection, Loyalty, Safety and Trust. And look how beautiful that is. A bit shaky there, Don. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So again, look, I see that he's looking in a crystal ball. you might not see it as a crystal ball. I see it as a crystal ball, so that's what I have to say. Yeah, deep, again, look, eyes closed, deep thought, meditation. This is definitely going to help you, okay? This is going to quieten your mind so much. And I feel a message in a bottle. Think about, I mean, that looks like a bottle to me, the big thing in the middle, it's got a cork on its head. So I don't know if you're having a little drink this weekend, little celebration, but yeah. So there's 3 birds, three birds, more than 3 birds. Hang on, I said something about flight earlier. Soaring above. So yeah, this is your meditating. Maybe if you haven't got a crystal ball, get a crystal ball, because that is definitely what it's looking at there. And now I'm seeing a camera, so I don't know if you have a photo that means a lot to you. Maybe a photo. Okay, there's a photo, and this lady in spirit is in the photo. Now I don't know if this is an orb in a particular photo and you've always looked at it and gone, I know who that is. That's because not everyone believes in orbs. I see them all the time, they're real. But they show up on photos all the time, normally at family parties and things like that. There'll be a special orb, so there's this special photo, there's an orb in it. This is the lady from spirit, okay, in the photo. She's the one that's going to come and help you when you meditate. What's the birds? No, I feel like there's more to say about the birds. Yeah, because what am I doing here? Why am I rubbing my top lip like that? That's weird. Birds. Don't know. Strange. Why am I doing that? Is that because there's more to say? Oh, protection's just jumped out at me as well. So this lady is definitely protecting you from spirit side. Okay, she's keeping you safe. Okay, the bottle is the message in the bottle was what I was supposed to bring to you. Now I'm getting, she's keeping the lid on for you. So maybe this is all your inner angst and you're waiting to explode, but you're going to meditate instead, and it's going to bring you back down to earth and calm you a lot. Okay, yeah, because these birds are very calm. They're not being held, they're not tethered to anything, they're just sitting there. They could fly away, but they're not now. Okay, so I feel like that was your thoughts were getting a little bit too much. You were ready to explode. This lady's stepping in from spirit. You're going to meditate, you're going to speak to her, and she's going to stop you from taking flight. And yeah, definitely. I don't know who this lady is, but she loves you a lot. She loves you a lot. She's here. She's in your heart. I've just seen there's a very faint shape in the middle of him, and when I see an eye, that's the eye from spirit. You see that? Beautiful. Okay, so she's just keeping an eye on you, and she's the one there helping you when you need support. Okay. Whew, that's really nice. I wish I knew who this lady was. I wish I could give you a name, but I'm not getting that at the moment. We might do, because I'm going to now read the bottom card on each of the deck, and this is our subconscious energy messages. Okay. So the one on the bottom of the tarot. That goes perfectly well with the messages about the children from the spirit. Okay, so this is the 9 of Pentacles, which normally relate to money and assets and things like that, but I don't feel it's like there's another bird. There's another bird. So we definitely have a bird thing going on. I don't know if you're a believer in robins being visitors from spirit. I massively believe that, and kites. Oh, they look a bit kitey, don't they? I know they're not actually kites, but birds of prey, yeah. Okay, so you're taming a bird of prey, so you're helping somebody at the moment. Somebody is can be a little bit vicious, and a little bit attacky. Do you know what I mean? They're like, when they're feeling a little bit boxed in, they attack. They don't mean to. It's just in their nature to attack. You're really helping this person, so I don't know who this is. I'm going to say it's a child of yours, because this is the maternal card, the nurturer. Quite often I announce a pregnancy with this card, but no, not for you. You are the lady in this, controlling the bird is at peace with you. So this is definitely somebody that you nurture and you keep them calm. So you have this spirit lady doing this for you when you meditate, and you pass that on, okay, to one of your children, if not all of them. they come to you. They know they can trust you. They're not, that bird is not scared of you at all. So this person comes to you for help, guidance and things like that, and you're more than happy to provide that. And maybe through your crystal and Reiki stuff as well, you can help this person, because I just see the hand just resting on the coin there. So what I was saying about you can earn money at this, you would be very good at this, if not for your entire job, for a sideline. That's again a little nod to that part of the reading. So this, the nurturer, refers to the children, and how you feel about yourself. You're getting over it now, so you're in a better place now to pass on that love and guidance to a child. Yeah, that's really nice. So there's at least one youngster in your family who really adores you and trusts every word that you say, and why shouldn't they? Because you are a lovely lady, full of good advice, no doubt. Yeah, so that's nice. Angel card, sacral chakra. Again, you know all about these chakras and things better than I do. The writing says you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations and relationships. So this again could be going back to what you were doing to yourself in your mind, and sabotaging yourself, and saying nasty, toxic things about yourself. Okay, because I can't imagine anybody else would say things like this about you. You're just never. I'm very judgmental on first impressions, and I loved you straight away. So I know you're a good person. You're definitely a good person. And this, I think, yeah, maybe the bottle. I was going to say it earlier and I didn't. And I see now they bring back messages through other cards for me to say. When I was concerned about keeping the lid on the bottle, I'm not going to say you're alcoholic or nothing like that, but the next one you've got as well is about diet and what we eat and things like that and what we drink, and the medical symbol there pointing towards the belly and more fruit. So maybe we need to just calm down a little tiny bit on drinking. I don't know if that's something you're making a conscious effort to do anyway already. Why have I pulled that one back out? But just keep an eye on that. I became vegetarian in January and I stopped drinking in April. I feel so much better. I get much more stronger messages. I just feel like I connect to spirit so much better. I mean, I still smoke the wacky backy, but they gave me the all clear on that. So I'm all right with that. I obviously don't smoke before I do a reading, but yeah, so maybe get rid of some of the harsh things, and the bottle is underneath this card. So yeah, maybe cut back a little bit on the old alcohol. I'm hearing wine, because there's loads of grapes on the vine as well there. So I don't know if you like a little glass of wine, but yeah, maybe that's just a little telling off from the lady in spirit. Sorry, do what you want. I'm not telling you you've got to stop drinking. Maybe just one less glass. Okay. I'm getting this card so much at the moment. Okay. This is Earth Pulsing. Pulse of the mother, which was the maternal, the maternal, the maternal. Everything's about the maternal. Slow down and take time in nature. So again, what we were saying, meditating, closing of the eyes, the relaxing, you're getting a lot of this coming up, okay? Being peaceful, finding peace in your day, even if it's 10 minutes out of a hectic day. We need that 10 minutes, okay? For the good to just pour back into us, okay? This is, you're in the water and it's slipping away, it's draining out into the river and leaving you, and this wants to pour back into you, but there's just a little block, okay? So yeah, definitely take time out for yourself, meditate, think on things, and just that water just looks like crystals to me, so you're massively connected to crystals. This is, yeah, definitely pushing you forward to take more time to meditate, connect with spirit, use your crystals, and good things are going to come to you full force. Maybe they're going to come really quickly at you as well. Yeah, there's no hanging around here, no hanging around. It's once you do this, things are just going to fly up to you, okay? Yeah, it's weird that I've noticed as well, I'm pointing out a lot of things. So I have a selenite stick and the amethyst pyramid here, and look at your next card. Okay, get little synchronicities like this all the time, and now I'm getting a Okay, so that's a surprise. So this is going to surprise you how quickly it does come in. Okay, and this is messages from your ancestors, which is what I said these cards are, from our ancient ancestors. So I don't know if you've watched any documentaries or read any books about this stuff, but there's a program called Ancient Aliens. I watched the whole lot, like within a couple of weeks. There's loads of episodes, so interesting, and such, considering it's a scientific program, it's such a connection to spirit and angels. Are they the same? Aliens, are they the same? Are aliens angels? Blah 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 blah. There is a lot of this. They're purple as well, you see. So maybe you have some ancestors from like Egyptian. I know I do. That's why I got a Eye of Horus tattoo. And then the next day when I did it, I pulled out this card for somebody, Horus energy. So I'm getting similar things to you. Like I say, we have a very strong connection. I think we're very, very similar people, and doorways and archways are pathways to other realms, and in the middle of this pyramid here there's an open doorway for you. Okay, so this is waiting for you to step through, be confident in yourself, use your spiritual side, use your crystals, and really you're going to get loads and loads of messages come through. Your next one here, look, you've got love. That's all them people trying to talk to you. Okay, so this is you being peaceful and receiving messages. You're going to be really good at this. He writing says Hadarian energy, codependency and boundaries. So all you've got to do, like I say, make sure you keep yourself grounded. This lady in spirit is really going to help for you anyway. Okay, she's going to give you protection, and there's just a little light in the throat here, so I feel like you now can say what you wanted to say. It's moved a little bit up, so it's sort of heart to throat there. Now it's in the throat, that's you speaking. Okay, so this is you passing on messages as well, so you're hearing messages, passing them on, which is exactly what the Reiki does. Okay, so we just keep getting proof, right? Okay, right, I think that's quite a lot of cards for one reading. More than many people get from me, and definitely the connection to my, well, these are my actual, oh, there's abalone shell, so that's what you need. You probably know what it is anyway, but I'll show you anyway. That's what I said about putting under your pillow for answers in your dreams. But yeah, I've never referred in a reading to my crystal ball, my selenite or my pyramid, so these were just for you. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I hope it made sense. It's basically just bigging you up, saying you're a lovely person and that you have the power and the energies to really excel at sort of what I'm doing here, but you're more crystal Reiki based. Maybe we should set up shop together, who knows? Or imagine if it's that, when I said you've got a place here and a place where you live now, we'll have our own little tarot Reiki shops, go in and be partners. No, I'm just joking. Okay, right, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonates and it makes sense to you. And just start loving yourself again, Dawn, because you deserve it. You're a lovely, lovely person, and that lady in spirit really, really adores you and is looking out for you. Okay, hopefully see you soon as well. Who knows, we'll be up in Yarmouth at the end of August at my mum's chalet, so I might have a minute to meet up maybe for a coffee. That'd be lovely. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked now. Yeah, so like I say, hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.